but the projects did come in under the guaranteed maximum price, minus the change we made, but the original came in under that, so we will be getting some of those dollars back.
Yeah, I saw those numbers in the report. I was just unclear whether that was up-to-date numbers or included the other stuff that we had decided to spend.
There's currently on Public Works, there's currently $321,000 still in outstanding bills to be paid.
That's got to come
some
out
of
of
that. No, that's already out.
Already out.
Yeah.
The number he gave is current,
Yeah, thanks.
with everything that's anticipated.
I was just gonna say, October's interest is not in either one of those either.
Yeah.
So you need a motion to approve that?
I think it would be a motion to approve the expenditure.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion's been made by Darrell, seconded by Mark.
Is that just for this piece of equipment, Darrell, or just for this and the forklift that I haven't got a firm quote on?
That's
See if
just
we
for
have-
this, right?
I was thinking it was for both, if we have the money for both.
We don't have a quote for the fork truck.
Oh, you don't have a
No,
quote?
I don't have a quote, but
Okay.
I'll have it for the Board of Works next month. I'm expecting it probably is going to be less than the number for this telehandler.
Okay, so how's the best way to do that, Counselor?
Well, does the board want to approve him to purchase that with the approval of the Board of Works, so that we don't have to do this next month, or do you want it to come back here next
I
month?
think that makes sense, yes.
Which one?
First.
The first one?
The first one.
Is your motion to approve the purchase of the telehandler and pre-authorize the Board of Works to
Pre-authorize
purchase?
the Board of Works,
For the
yes.
forklift.
That sounds like I was saying by Mark. Yeah, don't write down the first part, right? Thank you. Perfect. Motion's been made and seconded. Everybody okay? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Perfect.
Thank you.
Vote for.
Yeah. You just bought a paper. Okay, just a few items before we wrap up. In your packet is the annual list of city holidays. Those are unchanged from this year, minus the election day. There are no election days in 2025. The rest remain the same. Any comments? If not, it is tradition that the council approve those as paid city holidays. Motion's been made by Kevin, second by Rodney. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed. The same is true for the meeting schedule that is available there. All dates and times minus a conflict with a holiday of some sort remain the same. Feel like that the schedule has been working very well for the last couple of years, where we have the other meetings the first week and this one the second week. I haven't had anyone express an interest in changing the day or time. And so I would move that we publish the 2025 public meeting schedule calendar as presented to our official media outlet.
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made and second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, we will identify our official media outlet in December. And then board appointments are coming up. We will do that in December as well, but putting it on everyone's radar that we will need to make those at the December meeting. If you have interest in switching, changing, not serving, or have recommendations for other individuals, I believe Kristen has sent you a list of, did she not give me the front face? Did we send that out? You just sent it to me? Oh, well, I have a list, and we will make that available to you. And that way you can see who is on what, when, how, where, who's expiring, etc. Those, again, because the meetings precede our January meeting, will need to be made in December as well. Any questions on that? Okay. Jamie, you want to give us an update from the Board of Works?
Yep, we approved street closures for the holiday walk. Then we also took open bids for the Rebecca Park Trail. And it looks like it was Dave O'Mara, contractor, came in with the lower bid. And we approved for that. Park Road was it the Phase 3 appraisal agreement that we approved, which basically put, you could add appraisals to that amendment, was what we did. So we went back and added the supplemental, approved the supplemental agreement with that. We got an update on the Washington Street project, and then we're going to be accepting request for proposals for the old fire station starting in next month, I think it was. So that's coming up for people that are looking to purchase that. Then we get the water rate study that we heard tonight. Chief McNeely came in, we approved the purchase of some body cameras and car cameras over a several year period payback. Fire chief came and we talked about, we approved a conditional offer of employment, and then we also talked about the GFD book that's Brian's out here. Brian's doing a book tour later is what I heard. I haven't seen dates and times, but that's coming up. So it's actually a much larger book than what was anticipated. We anticipated around 100 pages, and I think Brian doubled it, so we can get a lot of information. So excited about that. Julie came and we approved the handbook, and then a background check policy. Rick came and gave us the same update on lead and copper that he did tonight. Mark came up, we talked about the purchase of the telehandler. We approved the purchase of a couple mowers and the sale of some fuel tanks from the old station. Then Mayor Marsh talked about some approval for signage on I-74. We've got a sign that's in disrepair that we're approving. We approved the purchase of a mower for wastewater and a side-by-side instead of a wastewater treatment. I actually looked at, they budgeted a truck, and instead of buying a truck, we're going to buy a side-by-side that they're going to be able to get the job done with. We approved the job description for a assistant wastewater superintendent, and then we approved the transfer of an old generator a generator at the old fire station to be transferred over to the wastewater treatment group. And then we swore in our new probationary firefighter, Andrew Johnson.
Police officer.
Police officer. I was in the fire department. Thank you. No, our new probationary police
He would be
officer.
surprised when he came to work.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's not what I
I
signed
know
up for.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Mark, Main Street.
The Small Business Administration is visiting Greensburg on Thursday with media outlets to highlight downtown as a holiday shopping destination. Main Street has our accreditation visit from Indiana and National Main Street on Friday to hopefully level up the national accreditation. And Mrs. Claus is confirmed. She called Santa and said she'd be here, so she'll be here.
For the holiday walk,
For
which
the holiday
is
walk, which
December
is
7th.
December 7th. The lights are all up downtown. I think everything's checked and all good to go.
We'll flip the switch
Yeah,
on the 7th.
hopefully it's good. That's what I got.
Land Commission? 911 Board?
We didn't have a meeting, we got a new director.
Yes.
Leanne,
Leanne Deschaux?
Shield.
Yep, so she's on board and moving forward, I believe. She is an internal hire, I should say, moved up and forward.
great.
Anything else? Redevelopment Commission?
I was not at the meeting last week. Can you speak for me, please?
Maybe Zach can. Zach, do you want to
Zach
try?
knows everything. Thank you, Zach. Owe you 2 dinners now.
Redevelopment Commission didn't have any major updates other than the subdivision obviously is moving forward. They do have the first foundation going out there. Hope to have some pavement down this month. So by the end of the month, have some pavement down throughout there. Moving forward in the apartment project, and Reed came in and did all their financial updates for us for next year.
Thank you.
Brian, do you want to give an EDC update since you're here?
I'd rather hear Daryl
Or
talk.
Daryl? Were you going to defer to him
Our
anyway?
next meeting is this Thursday.
Yeah.
But we did have one since we had the last council.
Yeah, last
meeting.
year.
Daryl, do you want to give an update?
Yeah, that's all right. I do have my file here.
Dean, chime in if there's anything. We did approve a revolving loan to Mayasari Tempe, which we also enjoyed the ribbon cutting just this past week, as well as a visit from the third place finisher in the presidential election in Indonesia. Maya continues to have great support from not only Indonesia but across the United States. Ready, I think I said last time, we have officially hit our 65% mark As far as Ready One projects, the only remaining Ready One project for Decatur County, well, for Decatur County and Greensburg, is the Preserve Main Street project, which is phase 2 is going through now with Washington Street. And we already have some, we as a region already have some projects getting approved by the state for Ready 2.0, so those should be starting soon. Other than that, anything else that stuck out?
Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of site visits going on.
Yeah.
A lot of activity, actually.
Had the pleasure of attending Steel Technologies' 35th anniversary, and also the celebration of was it over 1,200 hours without a recordable safety incident?
It was a lot more than that, 1,200 days maybe.
Oh, 1,200 hours, yeah, days. And then VPP, they joined a voluntary protection program. Yeah. They're one of, I want to say, 92 in the nation. So,
I'm not trying to correct you.
in the state.
92 in the state.
I thought it was even greater than that. But anyway, kudos to Steel Technologies. Jake Shook out there enjoyed the tour, and hats off to them for their work.
Thank you. Anything else?
I actually skipped you, that's why I looked at Brian. You noticed? Okay. I think that's all I have as well. Anything else?
Hey, Ted, did we do the minutes?
Yes.
One other thing, we are, as was mentioned, the RFP for the fire station is going out. The information for that, should someone be interested in it, is available here at City Hall, or you can get it online, or you call Zach or email Zach, and he'll get it to you. We will need to establish some type of kind of property committee. Glenn did volunteer to be on it from the Board of Works. We had this sort of way back. Rodney, you want to do that? We can have 2 or 3 of you. Some flexibility during the day is most likely needed. I know you were on it because we went in on a site tour, so are you okay with continuing? Okay. And then
You can, in theory, have
one more, but if that's okay with everybody, then, okay.
And
I think their prerogative will be to help review when and if proposals are submitted, and talk about some of the other properties that we also own and deal with. Okay, anything else? If not, take a motion to adjourn.
So be it.
Motion made, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Thank you, everyone. Thanks for your time. I think Amy has stuff